Hey up people, I'm doing another video because I feel like there needs to be some kind of government intervention at this point because some people just don't seem to grasp the concept of the self-checkout. I luckily live nearby a Lidl that's only like 3-minute walk away. It opened in like January, February this year and I was absolutely buzzing. I was like, can't wait to get down there, check out all the great deals they've got. Usually a bit of an Aldi man, used to the systems they got in there, but I thought I'll give Lidl a try. And it's convenient, it's just down the road. But Jesus Christ, the public need a good look at themselves. Because the problem with this little store is they've got no nobody serves you on the tills. It's all self-checkout, which is a problem because it relies the general public to do it themselves, which obviously they don't do it themselves. So you stood in the queue, which if you're lucky is about 5 people. If you're unlucky and you go at peak times, it's about 20 to 40 people just stood in a queue waiting to go to the self-checkout where they go ding, ding, ding. It's absolute chaos. But there's two systems. There's one where it's got self-checkout only for card. But there's another system where it's got card and cash. And people get overly confused with this system. So if you've got card, you can use all of them. If you've got cash, you can only use like 5 out of the 10. Whatever. Who's walking into the store with cash? Let's be honest. Anyway. So you stood in the queue. And like, I'm eyeballing all the queues before I'm even at the front. And I'm thinking, right, there's 3 possible scenarios here. There's this person that's almost finished stocking up. There's this person that's just finishing off and, getting in the bag or whatever. And I'm thinking, there's 3 possible scenarios here. I'm going to go to 1, 2, or 3. Fair enough. Person in front of me, he hasn't got a foggiest what's going on. He's not even looking at where's coming up next or whatever is going on. So it's his turn. And I'm thinking, the last, person number 2 has walked off. They've packed up. They're off. And he's just stood there. What are you doing? There's a free till right there. What are you doing? And I swear, every shop I go into, there's a Sainsbury's near here. Same thing. They've completely gone to self-checkouts now. And you get the same thing. You're stood in the queue, you're waiting, and there's a free checkout right there. And we do this stupid British thing where we just don't want to say anything to anybody and we just ignore them. And you're and ahhing, and you're like, do I say something? 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds go by. There's clearly a free self-checkout right there. I don't know what they're waiting for. Are they waiting for the weather report? What are they waiting for? Are they waiting for the person that works there to say, oh yeah, there's a free one there? It's clearly fucking free. It's ridiculous. Like every single shop I go into that's got self-checkout systems, the general public just do not seem to get it. And this isn't like some kind of gripe on the old generation. Like most of the people that are doing this are my age. They're right at the front of the queue. There's a free self-checkout and they're just ignoring the system that's in place. And they're just not paying attention. I don't know what the hell they're thinking about. And why are you in the queue if you're not thinking about what station you're going to next? I just do not get it. Surely the main point of going in a shop is you pick up your stuff and you want to get that out there as quick as possible and get cooking or whatever. And they just stood there willy bloody nilly without a thought in the world about the people that behind them that are waiting. The front of the frigging queue, and there's a free self-checkout literally within eye distance of where they are, and they just sit there and stand there as if they're a robot and they need to be told, yeah, you can go ahead, mate. And there's 10 of us behind. I mean, like, on grumpy days, I'd say on like 1 or 2 occasions, I've gone in front of them. I've just walked around them and just gone to the next queue because it's obvious. I just don't get it. I don't get it.